आखिर कब तक आप ट्रांसलेशन करके इंग्लिश सीखोगे? अगर आपको इंग्लिश में डायरेक्टली सोचना है तो आपको हेल्दी इंग्लिश स्पीकिंग एनवायरनमेंट की सख्त जरूरत है। सोचिए, जब आप बिना ट्रांसलेशन के इंग्लिश समझोगे तो आपकी इंग्लिश कितनी स्मूथ और फास्ट होगी और बोलने में भी आपको कितना कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा। मूवी जिसमें गेम चेंजर है, और अगर हम बात करें बाहुबली जैसी एक्शन पैक मूवी की, तो इससे आपकी इंग्लिश लर्निंग का अनुभव एक नेक्स्ट लेवल तक जाएगा। अगर आप मेरे इस मेथड से बाहुबली मूवी के साथ अगर इंग्लिश सीखना शुरू करते हो तो इसका नतीजा क्या होगा? आप बिना किसी ट्रांसलेशन के डायलॉग्स को समझ पाएंगे और इमोशंस के साथ आप कनेक्ट भी कर पाओगे। ये एक नेचुरल प्रोसेस बन जाता है जिसमें ग्रामर रूल्स को एनालाइज करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती। वोकैबुलरी वर्ड्स आपके ब्रेन में प्रिंट होने लगते हैं और आप डायरेक्टली इंग्लिश में ऑटोमेटिकली कम्युनिकेट करना सीख जाते हो। मेरी इस अवार्ड विनिंग मेथड के साथ बाहुबली का एक्शन, इमोशन और डायलॉग्स आपकी इंग्लिश लर्निंग के एक्सपीरियंस को एक नए लेवल पर जाने के लिए एक बेहतर टूल है, बेस्ट टूल है। तो क्या आप बाहुबली मूवी के साथ इंग्लिश सीखने के लिए तैयार है?
This is the Swayam English speaking system. We're helping students to speak English quickly, easily, and automatically without studying boring and confusing grammar rules in just 30 days. Here's your host, the best and #1 English trainer of India and the living legend of natural language learning, Amol Deshmukh.
नाउ लेसन को शुरू करने से पहले आपके लिए कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट डूज एंड डोंट्स हैं, इंस्ट्रक्शंस हैं। सबसे पहले आपने सबसे ज़्यादा फोकस करना है लिसनिंग पर। ओके, लिसनिंग से क्या होगा? आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग बढ़ेगी नेचुरली और आपकी प्रोसेसिंग करने की जो एबिलिटी है वो फास्ट करनी है। ओके, सो प्रोसेसिंग आपकी फास्ट होगी जिससे आपको आउटपुट यानी कि स्पीकिंग आपकी इजी होगी। तो आपको लिसनिंग पर फोकस करना है, प्रोसेस ऑटोमेटिकली हो जाएगा और ऑटोमेटिकली अगर आप खुद को ट्रेन करेंगे फुल सेंटेंसेस में आंसर देने के लिए तो आपकी स्पीकिंग मच मोर इम्प्रूव्ड और एनहांस्ड हो जाएगी। ओके, एंड फॉर गॉड्स सेक डोंट थिंक अबाउट द ग्रामर रूल्स एंड डोंट ट्रांसलेट। ओके, सो हियर वी गो, लेट्स लर्न इंग्लिश विद बाहुबली. Now just listen the story and I will be asking you a few questions. If you come across any hard word, just don't panic, don't worry. I'll be giving you the simple explanation of those words, okay, with an example. So here we go. Learn English with Bahubali. In a distant land, there was a kingdom called Maheshmati. Long ago, a king named Amarendra Bahubali ruled this kingdom. He was strong, brave, and loved by everyone. But his cousin Bhalal Deva was jealous of him. Bhalal Deva wanted to be a king, so he made a plan to get rid of Bahubali. Okay, so this is the first paragraph. Now let me read it once again. I'll read it this time fast and then I'll be asking you a few questions. Okay, so in a distant land there was a kingdom called Maheshmati. Long ago, a king named Amarendra Bahubali ruled this kingdom. He was strong, brave, and loved by everyone. But his cousin Bhalal Deva was jealous of him. Bhalal Deva wanted to be a king, so he made a plan to get rid of Bahubali. Now, here is your first question. Where was the kingdom of Maheshmati located? Where? In a distant land. Okay, the kingdom of Maheshmati was in a distant land. कई दूर, ठीक है, कई दूर एक महिष्मती नाम का राज्य था. Okay, now the next question. Who ruled the kingdom of Maheshmati? Who ruled? Okay, हम इस स्टोरी के माध्यम से पास्ट टेंस को परफेक्ट कर रहे हैं. चलिए ये चीज आपको मतलब उतनी जहन में रखने की जरूरत नहीं है. जस्ट फोकस ऑन द स्टोरी, प्लॉट पर ध्यान रखिएगा. हु रूल्ड द किंगडम ऑफ महिष्मती? द आंसर इज किंग अमरेंद्र बाहुबली रूल्ड द किंगडम ऑफ महिष्मती. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. व्हाट काइंड ऑफ किंग वाज बाहुबली? व्हाट काइंड ऑफ अ किंग वाज बाहुबली? Was he loved by everyone? Was he strong? Was he brave? Oh well, yes. Was he mean? No. Was he cruel? No. He was strong. He was brave, and he was loved by everyone. Everyone in his kingdom loved him. Okay, so Bahubali was strong, brave, and loved by everyone. Next question. Who was jealous of Bahubali? Okay, who was jealous of Bahubali? Now jealous, I think this is not the hard word. Okay, you know the meaning. Okay, so who was jealous of the Bahubali? Ballal Deva, right? Ballal Deva, Bahubali's cousin, was jealous of him. Okay, what did Ballal Deva want? He was jealous. Maybe he wanted something. Yes? Now tell me, what did he want? Ballal Deva wanted to be the king of Mahishmati or Mahishmati. Okay, he wanted to be the king of Mahishmati. That's why he was jealous of Bahubali. Next question. Why did Ballal Deva become jealous? Why did he become jealous? Because Ballal Deva was jealous because Bahubali was more loved and chosen as a king. People were loving Bahubali, not Ballal Deva. Right? He was chosen over Ballal Deva. That's why he was jealous. Okay, so Ballal Deva was jealous of Bahubali. Then, what did Ballal Deva plan to do? What did he plan? क्या plan किया उसने? Ballal Deva planned to get rid of Bahubali. He want to kill Bahubali. He want to get rid of him. He want to kill Bahubali. So that's why he made a plan, right? Next question. Was Bahubali aware of Ballal Deva's jealousy? Was he aware of Ballal Deva's jealousy? No, he was not aware of Ballal Deva's jealousy. He don't know that his cousin is jealous about him, right? Next question. How was Bahubali perceived by the people? How was Bahubali perceived? किस तरीके से लोग बाहुबली को देखते थे? Do they love him? Do they hate him? Well, yes. Bahubali was loved by the people. Bahubali was loved by the everyone. Did Ballal Deva love Bahubali? Did he love Bahubali? Oh well, no. Ballal Deva was jealous of Bahubali and he wanted to remove him from the power. He wanted to get rid of him. Okay, so he wanted to remove from his power. He wanted to kill him. Okay, so Ballal Deva did not love Bahubali. Do Bahubali love Ballal Deva? Oh well, yes, he loves, or he loved in the past. Okay, did he love? Well, yes, he loved. Okay, the next paragraph. Bahubali's mother Shivagami had to choose between Bahubali and Ballal Deva as a king or as the king. She chose Bahubali because he was kind to the people. He was not harsh, he was not rude, he was kind to the people. But after becoming king, Bahubali fell in love with a warrior princess named Devsena. Shivagami didn't like this, so she took back her decision and made Ballal Deva the king instead. Okay, so let me read it once again. मैं जानबूझकर आपको ट्रांसलेट करके नहीं समझाऊंगा क्योंकि I want you to process this information directly in English. Okay, so listen it once again. Focus on listening. Bahubali's mother Shivagami had to choose between Bahubali and Ballal Deva as the king of Mahishmati. She chose Bahubali because he was kind to the people. But after becoming king, Bahubali fell in love with warrior princess named Devsena. And Shivagami didn't like this. So she took back her decision and made Ballal Deva the king instead. Okay? Now, अब इस पैराग्राफ पर मैं आपको क्वेश्चंस पूछूंगा. आई होप कि आपने थोड़ा सा विजुअलाइज और प्रोसेस किया होगा. नाउ हियर इज द क्वेश्चन. Who had to choose between Bahubali and Ballal Deva? Who had to choose? Oh well, yes, Shivagami. Shivagami had to choose between Bahubali and Ballal Deva. Bahubali and Ballal Deva दोनों के बीच में उसको चूज करना पड़ा. Right? Next question. Why did Shivagami choose Bahubali as a king? Why did she choose Bahubali as a king? Well, because he was kind to the people, right? Who was kind to the people? Bahubali. Was Ballal Deva kind to the people? No, he was not kind. He was mean. मतलबी था, cruel था, right? Next question. What happened after Bahubali become king? What did happen after Bahubali become king? After Bahubali become king, he fell in love with a warrior princess named Devsena. Okay? He fell in love with a warrior princess Devsena. Okay? उसे देवसेना से प्यार हुआ था. Now the question is, who was Devsena? Was Devsena a common human being or was she a warrior princess? Oh, well, yes, Devsena was a warrior princess whom Bahubali loved. Who loved Devsena? Bahubali loved Devsena. Okay. Next question. Did Shivagami approve of Bahubali's relationship with Devsena? Did she approve this relation? Did she accept her as a daughter-in-law? No. Shivagami didn't approve Bahubali's relationship with Devsena. She rejected. Okay? She was not agree with their relationship. Okay? So she rejected. She did not approve. Okay. Next. What did Shivagami do after Bahubali fell in love with Devsena? Once Bahubali fell in love with Devsena, what did Shivagami do? Okay. Shivagami took her decision back. What did she make a decision of? She made a decision to make Bahubali a king of the kingdom. Okay. So she took that decision back. Okay. So Shivagami took back her decision and made Ballal Deva the king. Who is the king now? Ballal Deva, right? Ballal Deva is the king now. Okay. Now, who became the king after Shivagami's change of decision? Who became the king after Shivagami's change of decision? Ballal Deva, right? Ballal Deva became the king after Shivagami's decision change or change in decision. Was Bahubali still the king after this? Well, no. Bahubali was removed as the king and Ballal Deva became the new king. Why Ballal Deva become new king? Because he was removed. Who was removed? Bahubali was removed. Was Ballal Deva removed? No. Bahubali was removed. And why was he removed? Because he fell in love with a warrior princess, Devsena. Right? And his mother, what was her name? What was her name? Shivagami. Yes, Shivagami did not approve this relationship. So she took back her decision and she made Ballal Deva a new king. Next question. Did Bahubali stop loving Devsena after this decision? Did he stop loving Devsena? No. Bahubali continued to love Devsena. Okay. How did Shivagami feel about Bahubali's kindness? How did she feel about the Bahubali's kindness? Initially, Shivagami admired Bahubali's kindness. शुरुआत में तो उसे अच्छा लगा था कि मेरा बेटा सब लोगों के साथ काइंड है, राइट? बट शी चेंज हर माइंड ड्यू टू हिज लव फॉर देवसेना. बट उसने जब देवसेना के साथ प्यार किया तो वो डिसीजन उन्हें पसंद नहीं आया एंड शी टुक बैक हर डिसीजन. ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ. Ballal Deva became cruel and he wanted to kill Bahubali. Okay, he became the king. Okay, and then Ballal Deva became cruel and he wanted to kill Bahubali. Shivagami didn't know the truth and ordered Bahubali to leave the kingdom. Bahubali and Devsena lived in the forest far away from the kingdom. Okay, so this is the new paragraph. Okay, so here is the new question. What kind of a king did Bhalal become? He became cruel, right? Did he become kind and generous? No, he became cruel. Okay, Bhalal become cruel king. Okay, what did Bhalal want to do with Bahubali? What did he want to do with Bahubali? Bhalal wanted to kill Bahubali. He wanted to remove totally. Okay, so Bhalal wanted to kill Bahubali. Did Shivagami know about the Bhalal Deva's cruel intention? Did she know the intention of Bhalal Deva? No. Shivagami didn't know the truth. And what was the truth? The truth was Bhalal Deva wanted to kill Bahubali. This was the fact and this was the truth. Who was unaware of this fact or the truth? Shivagami. Okay, Shivagami was unaware of this truth. Next question. What did Shivagami order Bahubali to do? What did she order to do? Shivagami ordered Bahubali to leave the kingdom. She said, leave the kingdom with your wife. Okay, then where did Bahubali go after leaving the kingdom? Where did Devsena and Bahubali go? Did they go on vacation? No. Bahubali went to live in the forest with Devsena. Right? Did Bahubali went to the forest with Shivagami? No. Bahubali went to the forest with Devsena. Okay, and why did Bahubali leave the kingdom? Why? Because Shivagami ordered him to leave. Shivagami, his mother ordered him to leave the kingdom. Okay, so Bahubali left the kingdom because Shivagami ordered him to leave. Was Devsena with Bahubali in the forest? Oh well, yes. Devsena lived with the Bahubali in the forest. Where did they live? Did they live in the palace? No, they lived in the forest. Okay. Did Bahubali want to leave the kingdom? Did he want to leave the kingdom? Well, no. Bahubali didn't want to leave the kingdom, but he followed his mother's order. But he followed Shivagami's order. Okay. Where did Bahubali and Devsena live after they left? Where did they live? They lived far away from the kingdom in the forest. Okay. They left the kingdom. Okay. And they lived far away from their kingdom in the forest. Okay. Next question. Did anyone know about the Bhalal Deva's plan to kill Bahubali? Did anyone know that Bhalal Deva want to kill Bahubali? No. No one. Just Bhalal Deva, not except, just Bhalal Deva knew about his plan to kill Bahubali. Okay? No one knew the plan of Bhalal Deva that he wanted to kill Bahubali. दिस इज ऑल फॉर पार्ट 1. इस वीडियो को 30, 40, 50 मिनट तक खींचने का कोई सेंस नहीं बनता है, क्योंकि साइकोलॉजी आपकी जो है ना वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. मैं बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को जब क्लास में पढ़ाता हूँ ना, तो 17 से 25 मिनट तक वो इतने अटेंटिव होते हैं कि मतलब सारी चीज़ें फोकस और कॉन्सेंट्रेशन में होती है. लेकिन जैसे ही 17, 18, 20 मिनट हो जाते हैं तो स्टूडेंट्स का हाथ पहले ऐसा आ जाता है, उसके बाद में दूसरा हाथ ऐसा आ जाता है, फिर वो ऐसे बैठने लगते हैं. कुछ लड़कियां फिर पीछे वो मेहंदी, रंगोलियाँ वगैरह कुछ निकालने लगती है. साक्षात ब्रह्मदेव ने भी आकर अगर नीचे पढ़ाया ना तो भेजे में कुछ नहीं जाता. तो इसीलिए अपनी साइकोलॉजी को और अपनी इस बॉडी को भी पहचानना है. 17 से 25 मिनट तक आपका ब्रेन बड़े अटेंटिव और फोकस होकर लर्निंग कर सकता है, यानी कि कुछ भेजे के अंदर जाएगा. इसीलिए बेवजह इस वीडियो को 30, 40, 50 मिनट तक खींचने का कोई मतलब सेंस नहीं है। सेकंड वीडियो जो होगा, सेकंड पार्ट जो आएगा, इसमें इसकी आगे की स्टोरी, क्वेश्चन आंसर स्टोरी और ग्रामर स्टोरी भी हम कवर कर लेंगे। ओके, मीनवाइल अगर आपको इस नए YouTube टीचर की आपके अगर इस मेथड से अगर आपको थोड़ा कुछ सीखने को मिला है या फिर पसंद आई है तो ड्रॉप मी अ लाइक और कमेंट करिएगा आपकी कौन सी फेवरेट मूवी है जिस पर अगला लेसन सेट आना चाहिए, या फिर आपको लगता है कि डिजर्व करता है कि इस लेसन सेट के थ्रू या फिर इस मूवी के थ्रू अच्छे इंग्लिश सीखी जा सकती है। अगर आप कमेंट करते हो और उसके ऊपर अगर 100 लाइक्स आते हैं या फिर उससे ज़्यादा आते हैं तो आई विल मेक श्योर कि उस मूवी पर मैं लेसन सेट ज़रूर आपके लिए बनाऊंगा। ऑलराइट, सो this is all for today's video. I'll see you soon in the next video, probably in the next part. Till then, bye bye.